Calling to order the Municipality of Monroeville's regular council meeting for September 12th, 2023. It is approximately 7 p.m. I'd ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Grieslock?
Here.
Mr. Hizzy?
Here.
Mr. Poach?
Here.
Mr. Stevenson?
Here.
Mr. Wolfram? Mr. Adams?
Here.
Mr. Williams?
Here.
Mr. Biondo?
Here.
Mr. Sedlak?
Here.
Mr. Ratcher?
Here.
Ms. Rock? Mr. Hugus? Mr. Weldon?
Here.
Mr. Story?
Here.
Good evening. I'm going to open up the floor for public comment on proposed agenda items only. Is there anyone that'd like to address council for any agenda item? Seeing none, we're going to move on. I have an executive session announcement that council conducted an executive session on Wednesday, August 30th, 2023, from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and before Citizens Night on Tuesday, September 5th, 2023, from 6:15 to 7 p.m. for personnel and litigation reasons. Council legislative action, if any, shall be taken at the Tuesday, September 12th council meeting. Council, we have minutes to approve of Citizens Night meeting of August 1st, 2023, the council agenda setting meeting of August 1st, 2023, and the regular council meeting of August 8th, 2023.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, the motion and second is to approve. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Reports of the tax collections. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Motion to approve.
There is a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Council, list of bills and budget transfers.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
And council, the payroll report. I'm seeking a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. And all those items were discussed at the September 5th agenda setting meeting. Council, we're looking at vacancies on boards, commissions, and authorities.
None.
None, I got nothing.
Nothing.
Anybody have any?
Nothing.
Nothing, Mayor.
Nothing.
Very good. Moving to our bids and proposals, we have two for consideration this evening. Mr. Sedlak, please.
Okay, the first one is the Monroeville Department of Public Works Stream Restoration, 2304 Stream. We received three bids. Gary Metzinger Cement Contractor, Inc., for $207,890. Hunt Valley Environmental LLC for $153,438.69. And Ecological Restoration, Inc., for $127,608. Staff and Gateway Engineers recommend that Ecological Restoration, the lowest responsible bidder, be awarded the DPW project at $127,608.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any questions or comments, council? And this was discussed at last week's meeting. Motion and a second to approve. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
Just one quick thing, Jane, be sure you let the guys know, the neighbors over there know. That's all.
Understood.
They got them? Did they get, do you have to notify them, or?
We don't have to, but we will.
We can't, okay, thank
For
you.
both,
Appreciate
for
it.
both projects, that'd
Yeah.
be ideal.
Right,
Understood.
just so they see everything. They're already driving up and down the entrance to the park off of Catalina, right?
Currently? No.
No? Oh, okay. Good luck, thank you.
Okay, and the next bid, same,
Yeah, second bid is
project.
for the Monroeville Heritage Park Stream Restoration, 2305 stream. We received 3 bids as well. Gary Metzinger Cement Contractor, Inc., for $287,720. Ecological Restoration, Inc., for $178,374. And Hunt Valley Environmental LLC for $177,460.64. Staff and Gateway Engineers recommend that Hunt Valley Environmental LLC, the lowest responsible bidder, be awarded the Heritage Park project at $177,460.64.
Motion to approve.
Second.
motion is second to approve. Any questions or comments, council? And this will be paid for out of MS4, the MS4 fund?
Yes.
It
Correct.
goes towards our regulations for our next DEP permit.
Correct.
Excellent.
Very good.
Picking up the trash.
Council, so there is a motion and a second to approve. Any further comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Coach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Moving into our agenda, old business, 23-5-C, RT22 MTWP LLC. Mr. Sedlak.
Applicant is requesting conditional use approval to install a billboard pursuant to the Monroeville zoning ordinance number 1443 as amended, section 307.14 billboards. The property is located along William Penn Highway, tax parcel 743
There's nothing much.
J297 in the C2 Business Commercial Zoning District. It's a public hearing. The Planning Commission recommends denial of this application, and the applicant has requested tabling of this application until Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. The council agenda is setting meeting and waives all time limits.
And this item is currently tabled,
I
correct?
believe so, yes.
Yes.
So,
Just leave it on the table
Yeah, there's-
unless you
Just let it go.
choose to do otherwise.
correct. There's no action needs to be taken unless council
Correct.
wants to.
No,
Am I hearing any action?
no.
Nope, very good.
I didn't think it.
Moving over to our motions, we have one item for this evening. Mr. Sedlak.
Yeah, it's a motion to authorize to advertise the date change of the November Citizens Night and council agenda setting meeting from Tuesday, November 7th, 2023, which is Election Day, to Thursday, November 9th, 2023.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Coach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Moving to our resolutions, we have one. Mr. Sedlak.
Yeah, resolution under Act 205 of 1984, known as the Municipal Pension Plan Funding Standard Recovery Act, authorizing the 2024 minimum municipal obligation, MMO, for the police and non-uniform pension plans. This is the amount that we will have to budget for the pension plans for next year.
Make a
Motion.
motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second to approve. Any questions or comments, council?
Is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Coach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Council, moving over to our ordinances, we have one for this evening. Mr. Ratcher, please.
An ordinance of the Municipality of Monroeville, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, establishing an administrative procedure and guidelines for the issuance of permits and establishment of temporary on-street disability parking zones. And this is obviously, passing this ordinance will permit the Department of Engineering to set regulations, and it'll take us away from amending our off-street parking ordinance, which was probably not the best way to do it. So these will all be temporary. People will have to renew them each year, so they're not permanent in any respect. So that's, if council wishes to act on it tonight. Any questions?
I make a motion to approve.
Go ahead, second, yeah.
Okay, motion second to approve, and as Mr. Ratcher asked, any questions, comments? Hearing none. Motion is second to approve. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy.
Aye.
Mr. Poach.
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson.
No.
Mr. Adams.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Mr. Biondo.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Moving to reports from our staff. Mr. Ratcher, anything this evening?
Nothing tonight. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Sedlak?
Yeah, three things. The zoning ordinance public hearing will be Tuesday, October 3rd at 7 PM. I know there's some interest in that, so just putting the notice out. It's on our website as well.
And the updated map and zoning table, everything's on the website currently.
Everything's on the website.
So if anyone's interested, they can check it out between now and October 7th. I'm sorry, now and October 3rd. And we'll have a public hearing, and then council could possibly act on that ordinance the following Tuesday, the 10th. Or they could push it later. But the 10th will be the soonest we could act on it. Everybody good?
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Thank you, Mr. Sedlak.
Okay. The Heritage Day Festival, September 30th from 1 to 5 PM at the McGinley Road Historical Houses. And finally, the Household Hazardous Waste and Electronic Collection Event is October 14th from 9 AM to 1 PM at the Public Works Building. Register at nobleenviro.com. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Mr. Story, anything this evening?
I've got nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Now's your chance.
I'm good.
Thank you. All right. And then we're going to move over to, we're going to close those reports from staff. And I'm going to open the floor for public comment on any municipal item. If there is anyone that would like to address council on any municipal item, now would be your chance to do so. Take your time. Yeah.
Hello, Nicole Henline, resident and director of.
They're
the
standing
Monroe
behind
Public
you,
Library.
deep. They're 4 or 5 deep waiting to speak. Nicole.
Yeah, there's a big line.
No, it didn't seem like it. But you guys run such an efficient meeting here, I didn't want to keep it, any longer. But good evening, thank you so much. I wanted to just stop by for a minute or two and thank you for your continued support and give you an update on what we've been doing recently and let you know about September, which most of you know is Love Your Library Month in Allegheny County. A huge thank you to everyone who attended Fun Fest at the end of August. It was a wonderful community event. We couldn't have done it without all of our sponsors, vendors, community groups, volunteers. It was great to see so many of you there. Thank you for being there and bringing family and friends. We had over 2,300 attendees and extremely positive feedback. It was so nice to see so many people from around the community coming out to enjoy a fun-filled day together. Public Works and Recreation and Parks, we couldn't have done it without you. A huge thank you to them for loaning and helping us to set up tables, tents, chairs, and the little stage for Daniel Tiger, which was Daniel Tiger was very important to the whole operation.
He was a popular guy. He was very popular.
Yeah, very important. And thank you to Jared and Dana for their hard work and talent in putting together the amazing video of the event. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it's on our Facebook page, it's on their YouTube and Facebook page as well. And that will go a long way in helping procure sponsors and vendors for next year. Just as FunFest was over, Love Your Library began. In Allegheny County, thanks to the Buncher Foundation, all funds that are raised and donated in the month of September are part of a prorated match. So we encourage everyone to participate in fundraising, in a fundraiser, making a donation, or doing whatever you can to support the library. During September, your generosity goes even further. There are many ways to donate or to support the library in September. Direct donations, monthly donations, attending trivia night hosted by the Friends of the Library on September 23rd. That's coming
Cranking
up.
up for that one, yeah.
Making purchases from the Book Nook, purchasing raffle tickets, all donations of any size help to bring more services to our community and are part of this prorated match. So you have in front of you, I handed out the newsletter for September, the letter that went out to library donors and card holders, and a Love Your Library bag and pin that were provided through the Buncher Foundation grant. So, and those bags are great for books. They're also great for groceries, so enjoy. Thank you for your continued support, and please spread the word and encourage gifts during the month of September. And please join us for trivia night on the 23rd.
How's the,
Thanks, Nicole.
the work with the school district been going on the carts?
It is going well. We are very hopeful that we will actually get to hit the October drop, which for those of you that don't know, to make library cards for all of the students, we can only do that twice a year, October and February, I believe. But because of the school district helping us and putting it on their Skyward, we believe that anyone who signed up wanting a card, we will be able to get those done in October.
Terrific.
So,
Terrific add-on, terrific service.
yes. So we're excited about that, getting more cards into more hands so people have access.
Why is it only twice a year?
Because of how time intensive it is for our technology wing, the EI network, because they have to take encrypted files and pull them in and then push them back out to create the cards. And so they
So
can
the cards
only-
we don't do the cards in-house. It's through Carnegie, the
Well,
Carnegie system.
It's through EI network, but then we have to do a lot on our end to make them the actual cards,
Okay.
but they put all of the information in.
Okay.
And so they can only do that twice a year.
And I think it's important you add that it was, which was the point of conversation we had with them, is that the information is encrypted, it's secure, it's not exposing anything from any of the students out, you know, that's unusual as well, too, so we.
But yeah, they're big files, so they
Yeah.
have to do them when, you know, so that's what they're doing right now. So we're excited to get started with that and get cards into more hands and get them access to more materials.
Great job.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Thank
day.
you, Debbie.
And I will leave the floor open if there's anyone from the audience who would like to address council on any municipal item. Seeing no takers, we're going to close that comment period and move over to our reports of our council members. Mr. Hizzy,
I have none today, Mayor.
very good. Mr. Poach,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
thank you. Mr. Stevenson,
I just have one item. I noticed some traffic issues. Of course, we have a lot of them in Monroeville, but up at Lowe's, there's a light at Lowe's. People pulling out of Lowe's at that light. People coming on 22 block that intersection. You can't get out even when you have a green light. You sit there through 2 green lights, you still can't get out. They're blocking that intersection. I've talked to the chief of police about it, they're looking into it. I'm hoping they can do something and start writing tickets to some of those people, because it's frustrating as hell, sitting there for 2 lights when they're just blocking the intersection and they can't move. So, that's all I have, Mayor.
yeah, stop gridlocking.
Yep.
Very good. Mr. Adams,
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Mr. Williams,
Well, as Nicole presented the library to the public, if you're going to make a donation this year, do it in September, because the Buncher Foundation is matching these funds. And if you don't want to donate, at least go over and walk through the library, because every time you walk through the library, it changes our numbers for grant contributions. So it's important to go out and see the library, help the library. They do a great job there. Another thing is check out the Senior Center newsletter or stop by the Monroeville Senior Center at 6000 Gateway Campus, look through the facility, pick up a flyer, and it'll help you as well as us. And that's all I have.
thank you, Mr. Williams. Mr. Biondo,
Yeah, I have a few things. So the Parks and Rec Fall Guide is currently out. Jared, I don't know if you have the QR code. There it is. The Halloween event, I know that's next month, is October 28th, so mark your calendar. That's at the community park. There's a lot of other good things in the program as well, in the activity guide as well. There's also changes to the holiday lights, so if you're interested in that, the holiday lights competition is a little bit different this year. They're going to have categories. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in the future. It's only September. We got a little bit of time before that. And then the last thing I have is the referendum is on the ballot to change the home rule charter. That is, people will be receiving their mail-in ballots in October. I just wanted to mention that. We are asking that you vote yes. We're trying to get the most qualified, best person we can as the next manager, and this would help us do that. So please vote yes on the referendum on the ballot to change the home rule charter. And that's all I have.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Biondo. And actually, I was going to mention this as well because we actually have the question, how it's going to appear. And once again, the ultimate thing is we just want people to vote yes because this is going to help get the most qualified person, as Mr. Biondo said. But the way the question will be worded is it'll say, shall Article 7, Section 701, titled Municipal Manager of the Monroeville Home Rule Charter, be amended by increasing the management experience required, modifying qualifications required, and removing the residency requirement for individuals hired into the position of municipal manager. So that's the question that everyone in the municipality is going to see, regardless of what ward you're in, and we are asking you to vote yes. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to me, reach out to your council member. We'd be happy to explain it. Yes, it's not until the November 7th election. However, as Mr. Biondo stated, those mail-in ballots will be going out soon, so we want to make sure we want to start talking about this and really try to educate the public on this matter. And then the other item I have, as we mentioned last week, we lost one of our employees, Andy DeAndres, and there's going to be a charitable golf outing for him on October 15th, Sunday, October 15th at Manor Valley. There's flyers and information at the senior center if anyone's interested. There's also some fundraising activities that are happening at the senior center as well. They're accepting donations, so please stop by if you would like to donate to his family at this very difficult time, and also to learn about the golf outing. And what I'd like to ask council, there is an opportunity for whole sponsorship for this event, and I was hoping the council that we could maybe sponsor 2 holes for this outing, for the 18-hole, in the amount of, a total amount of $200. So it'd be $100 per
I'll
sponsorship.
make that motion.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion second to approve. All in favor?
Absolutely.
Aye.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. So we'll get that over to who we need to get it to, Mr. Sedlak. And it's a very difficult time for everyone here, and like I said, this is one small way that we can all help out the family. And with that, I really just want to seek a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you and good night.